Hey, what's up guys? How's it going? This right here is the Lucid Gravity, and I'm gonna give you guys an outside walk around, an inside tour, and in this video, we're gonna find out if you should get this or a Tesla Model X. All right guys, so this is the first electric SUV by Lucid. The Air is the sedan, this is the SUV, and starting up front, you do get a large front storage space. I mean, the Lucid Air front storage space was already holding records for its class. This one is also large, but they have this nice lower load floor, and they took advantage of that by letting you get this leather bench that you can install. It's super comfortable, very plush, nice little bear, which is like their signature because it's designed in California. But you also get a wall outlet right here so you can power things up using the car's built-in battery, and you get cup holders over here. But as far as the design goes, similar styling. You get the nice, sleek LED headlights. You have your turn signals and daytime lights down here, nice vents over here. And if you go look at the bottom, there's more vents, and you get this Gravity logo right there, which is very sleek and very nice. Coming along the side, as far as your wheel package goes, you get these massive 22-inch wheels with large brakes, and it sits on an air suspension with adjustable ride heights. But let's go into the inside because they made a lot of improvements and changes compared to the Lucid Air. So Lucid completely reimagined the interior and made a lot of updates based on their experience with their interiors. So starting with the center curved display, it's one continuous 34-inch display system. So unlike the other one that was segmented, this is one continuous display. And as opposed to the Air that had the slide out display, this one's landscape, and it's a larger fixed 12.9-inch center screen. The software is updated. It's gonna have some new improvements, UI, and features built in, which you'll get to see when this starts to roll out. But this is a prototype, so we don't have that functionality to show you right here. Just like the Lucid Air though, you get this large windshield that extends all the way back, this nice little daytime running light accent here, the floating sun visors, which is a nice touch. And going on the seats here, it's got very comfortable leather, heated, ventilated, and massaging seats, and it's super plush, very supportive. And I mean, they've been doing good seats since the Air, so this is just an improvement upon that. But let me show you the center console here. You get a little armrest, but there's a tempered glass cover with nice accenting on it. If I slide it out of the way, you get a key holder over here, two cup holders, what's supposed to be two wireless chargers, and I can slide this whole thing out of the way and you get these little bento boxes. So I can actually move that. It's very modular. You can have them there. If you don't want them, you don't need to have them. It's a little cup holder. Very nice to have that customized modularity within your center console system, and you can bring that out, slide this closed, bring that down, and it's super sleek. But let me show you what you get on the driver's side. All right, going on the driver's side, you get this new steering wheel. It's like a squircle, kind of like what you see on like a Corvette, similar like a kind of design objective, but this has a different purpose. They have it sitting lower so you get an unobstructed view of that 34-inch curved display system. It's very smart, and it's also easy and ergonomically positioned. You have this nice flat bottom here, a very nice way to rest your hand, twin spoke, and then new updated capacitive touch controls here, as opposed to the previous one which had some physical knobs. So that is an update for the Gravity compared to the Lucid Air. But overall, it looks really cool. It's not a yoke, so they didn't go full yoke like you're seeing Tesla doing in some other vehicles that are EVs. But I like this a lot, and it works really well. And it gives you a clear view, which I really appreciate, just sitting in the driver's side. Looking at the door panel real quick, this is the Dream Edition, what we're seeing here. This nice Dream Edition embossed in here, leather panel, real wood. It's your switch gear and your door handle, similar to the Air. Nothing's really changed there, but the interior materials, guys, are amazing. Even onto the floor mats here, a nice Gravity on this leather portion right there. And then obviously you have your pedals. But this is a prototype, so this will not be 100% representative of the production model. But I'll top in the second row because this is an SUV and it's a very important aspect of it. All right, guys, so hopping into the second row seat, this is where they really made a lot of, a lot of development and a lot of improvements to make this a livable SUV. This is supposed to be a trail overlay footage that actually, it's a convenience table that folds out. You get a USB-C port right there, super nice. I think a lot of people would use this compared to just a seat back pocket where people just stuff junk. But these seats, I mean, you're able to slide and recline them, and you can get a captain's chair configuration with the reclining seats as well, but we're not seeing that right here. And if you go take a look at the inside real quick, you'll see in the middle, there's a center screen, kind of like you saw on the Air, but this one's larger, and it'll have controls that you can access while it's powered on. And then down here, you do get a nice big armrest with two cup holders, and then a little tray back here. And if you fold that, and if you fold that up, I mean, you get a good amount of room back here. This is just at the default position because it is pre-production, but good leg room, good headroom. Look at the sunroof real quick. Just look how far back it goes, and we'll see more when we get to the third row. It's expansive, it's massive, and it gives you a very big open air feel, which the driver gets up front and the shotgun passenger as well. But having that similar experience in the second row is awesome. We'll top into the third row and see what you get there. All right, so hopping into the third row real quick, you do get seats that you can fold flat and you get a fully flat load for, but when they're up, really nice space back here. Decent amount of leg room. I mean, this is a fixed seat is what it seems like, but I'm sure these front seats, once they recline, you can get taller folks in the back here. But what's amazing is the headroom. Because of that glass roof, tons of, even though the roof line is swept, which we'll see when we step out, you get loads room, and even though it's not a lot, it is, and even though it's like actually not a significant amount by like a measurement, it feels very airy in here. The taller people can fit in here. I'm not gonna say like really tall people can, because it is a third row based on a, you know, EV platform. But I'd say back here is really nice. If you want to take a peek here real quick, you get a nice little tray area over here, cup holders, the vents up top there, which is cool. But let's hop out and show you guys the trunk space, because it's also very innovative, and what they did I think is really impressive. So we do have to open the trunk manually. It is gonna be power lift gate when it goes into production. This is just a demo car, so it's just to give you a nice idea. But starting with the load floor, it's flat and it's low, and you can lower it with that air suspension. So if I lift up the load floor, you'll see the seat can actually stow away into this lower compartment, this hidden load floor right here. You do have an alternative flip side here. You can actually flip this reverse and get a more durable, if you don't want to mess up the carpet and you're putting things that are like, you know, rough and can get dirty, that's an alternative option. You can flip that around, which is really cool. But with all the seats flat, which they do fold flat, you get up to 122 cubic feet of storage space, and they're saying this thing can tow up to 6,000 pounds, which is amazing. Honestly, very impressive for a full-size electric SUV. Let me close this real quick and show you the design out back. So going onto the rear styling, guys, look at the like very thin LED light bar. It goes all the way across. Looks super sleek and super futuristic. And right below that, you have your Gravity, your model designation, and then your trim line. This is the Dream Edition right here. But look up top. Look at this swept roof line, and look how far back the rear spoiler goes. If you want to like take a side view, you have your third brake light over here, but it just extends super far out. I mean, ultimately to reduce drag. This is supposed to have I'll put the coefficient of drag right here. It's supposed to be very impressive because they really optimize the airflow around this vehicle to maximize the range. 440 miles, and this thing, to give you guys an idea on price, it's supposed to be around $85,000. That's very impressive to be able to get that at the high end of the range, probably more premium model, but starting at $85,000, this design, this efficiency, this package, and the luxury is really amazing. But yeah, guys, that's gonna wrap it up here. If you guys have any questions about this vehicle, drop them in the comment section. I'll try my best to answer them as I get more information from Lucid on this vehicle. Thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, smash the like button, subscribe for more, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.